Hey guys, Ross here, welcome back to the channel. Now guys, we've got literally less than a week to go till global launch of Tarisland. And what I was going to do was give you my thoughts on what the best profession would be to take on day one for like profit, etc. However, I'm not going to do that because currently all I've got access to is the very start of the professions. We don't know what direction the player market's going to go on each server and stuff until we've been in the game a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months, something like that. So instead, I've decided to do an overview of each profession. Now, as you may well be aware, when you hit level 18 or 17 or something like that, it'll tell you to pick a profession, and it doesn't really give you much idea of what's in store for you if you pick each individual one. So in this video, guys, what I've went ahead and done on the Chinese server is I've made 4 different characters high enough to get a profession, and I've got each individual one done, sort of thing. So I'm going to go into the menus here, into the game, and I'm going to show you exactly what you can make with each profession. So without further ado, guys, like down below, make sure you subscribe. Let's get into the first one, whatever my warrior was, I don't remember. So guys, the first profession we've got here on my warrior is forging. Now this is like, obviously, copper, etc. Now obviously, the first thing you get is copper ore, and that'll go up to intermediate copper ore with chalcocite ore, blah blah blah. And then you get all these things. But basically what you make as a blacksmith, functional item wise, is statues. So these are reputation donation items. You've got bombs, which you can make, which I think are usable in PvP, which will be obviously useful for that. We've got cardiac booster, which is resurrect fallen teammates. So anything sort of like practical you can make on this. We've also got tool chests, which collecting costs less Viga, stuff like that. So that's what forging will do. It'll give you stuff that's useful in PvP scenarios, dungeon for reviving people, and when you're gathering. And obviously I haven't done any of these, but generally speaking, these just do different effects to the actual crafting and what have you. Now when it comes to actual stuff, this will say a warrior, but I'd imagine if I picked a different class, it would be a different class item that appears here. So I'd imagine you can only make your own class's stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to click that. Anyway, we'll move on to the next one. So guys, next is jewel crafting. Now this is classed as jewellery, and you gather citron particles, eventually advance into citron fragments. Specialization, ignore that. Now, this makes jewellery. Obviously, you can make necklaces, rings, barbarian king accessories, so class specific as well to the class you are, eventually going up and up. But the most important thing you can make on this is gems. So you make these ruby chests, for instance, and this has got a chance of having either one of these in. So you've got the cardinal smouldering, which is attack, and you've got strength. You've also got the topaz, if I can actually manage to click it, which would give you the 3 different ones: glancing, omni, or cooldown, and then finally sapphire, which gives either stamina or resilience. Now obviously as you go up you get tier 2, tier 3 with more powerful gems in them. So that's plus 70 strength, plus 3 attack, and so forth. Gems of course are used to put inside of your gear to make them more powerful. You've also got these crystals which increase reputation and Cash Canyon, number 2 and number 3. They kind of do the same thing for some reason. I don't know if it's just me. Seem to do everything exactly the same. Weird. Anyway, that is jewellery. Obviously I think this will be a very good profession to make money from if you're selling gems and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, on to the next one. Next, guys, we'll have alchemist or alchemy, whatever you want to call it. For this, you gather dandelion seeds, and then eventually dandelion pappus and pyro petal. Not sure where to get these from. You also need sage branch. Source is alchemist collects sages. No, don't teleport. Stop! I don't want to teleport. Anyway, don't know why that did that. So we'll go to crafting. Got elementary potions. So we've got attack potions, HP, crit, combo, defense. High energy potions, which give attack. That's a burst potion. Shield, team potion, basin. So summon a regent dish that lasts 30 minutes for teammates to use up to 20 times in total. So things you can use in raids to give your whole raid a booster at the beginning of a battleground. You also got all these things. So like intermediate, and then you've got advanced and empowered runes as well. Now these are things that you put onto your equipment, the same as gems. So this one can grant elementary attack. This one, defense, Omni Rune, grants elementary Omni. So it's just like an extra boost for your equipment. Functional item wise, got health crystals, which is another donation item for reputation. Arcane crystals is tier 3 runes for empowerment, so you can empower things. I'm assuming health crystal, that's again the same. Arcane core, used with tier 4 runes. So advanced earth core. So for instance, if I need arcane core and I go to, okay, I'm not 100% sure about that until I get higher level, but you can make runes, you can make potions that will benefit everybody. So quite good if you're going to be like sort of a raid support person or selling them on the trade place. Right, we'll go to the next one. Right, very lastly guys, we've got tailoring, or if you're a tailor. Now you need herbal linen or rough linen. Obviously gather these. You can make intermediate primal water. The scarce essence, blah blah blah, increases the quantity of tier 2 emblem chests, improve the quality of intermediate copper bombs. So this just increases items. Got intermediate firestone, similar sort of thing, blah blah blah. Obviously got equipment for paladin, obviously because I'm on a paladin right now, so that's what's going to appear. But you can make emblem chests which produce one random class exclusive or general emblem with 70, 25, 5% chance of it being whatever. These emblems, when hit, there is a 13% chance to recover HP. Potential. I'm not sure, 100% sure what emblems are used for as of yet, but that's obviously going to be useful at some point. You can also make linen packages, which are containers. Chain of nature, which is reputation. Then again, you can make linen packages, rune linen packages, so bags. Lots and lots of bags to increase your inventory space. So basically, guys, we've got 4 different professions on the game. Each one will have its own benefit to society or the server as a whole, and it's also got a benefit to yourself as well, be that making gear or making equipment that you can use on your gear or stuff you can use to better your game performance. So guys, everything aside, when you come to pick your own profession, it's important to note that not any one specific profession can survive without the other one. So for instance, the very first equipment you'll make as a crafter will be whatever armor or whatever it tells you to make. Jewelry will make you make a ring or a necklace or whatever, and this will cost literally just the base thing that you can make. So if I go to finish material, the very first thing I can make 2 right now, is these things. That's all I can make with the basic flat materials. Now when I come to make something else on it, so for instance I want to make the boots, I will also need elementary yellow crystal and elementary dye. Now these are not made from your class. So if I wanted to make these boots, I'm not going to make them right now, but I would have to go to source for this and go to trade center, and I would have to buy 2 of them, 6 gold. I'll just do it, why not, because I'm not going to keep this character anyway. So trade center's locked, I can't. The trade center's closed right now, so I can't actually do that. But as you can see, all these different things are going to need stuff from, this one needs Ancient Ash, which is from Elite Dungeons, or the Trade Center, as well as them, Judgment Boots. Level 40 equipment, stuff that comes from Arcane Realm floor 1 to 5, and then you've got stuff that comes from Jewelry, got stuff Alchemist, that one comes from Tailor. But as you can see, what I mean is, you're going to need the other classes' assistance when doing this. So not one profession can survive without the other one. Now, what needs narrowed down, and this is what I've been trying to figure out, is which one will be the most profitable. Now, obviously, every single one has got a use. They've got functional items. Bags, obviously people are going to be buying bags. A lot of people buy bags off the trade centre. You make this bag, for instance, the container, the 10 grid backpack, going to be very well sought after. You can make this yourself, tailoring. These ones you're going to need to get from a, I can't even see it, won't let us, from a forge, and this one's going to be from an alchemist. So these things, I don't think I can probably actually buy these yet. I can't imagine. Oh, there's a couple of them for sale. In fact, there's not any of them for sale. But anyway, you get the picture. So you need to figure out which one is going to benefit you the most compared to the other ones. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. I will be doing a video of which one I think is the best one to be when the time comes and I've tried it out properly. But we'll see. It might be sometime after the global launch. At some point, I'll show you exactly the method I'm using. I don't want to like sort of tell you now and then it doesn't work. You know what I mean? I want to try it first. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you then.